Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data and in today's video we are going to learn some of the basic functions of Excel that will boost your Excel calculations. So this is our sales data where I have put some of the employees names and I have generated the sales for these 3 months, January, February and March. So we are going to perform operations on this data set and I will tell you how to use these functions on your screen. So the first function is sum function. So sum function is basically used when you want addition of any cells. So what if I want Bablulal Joshi's three months cell? So simply I just need to go here, put equal to, then I just need to write the function name, that is sum, then press the tab key and select the range. So here I will select this range and complete the brackets and then hit enter. So I am getting as 19,582. So this is the cell that is made by Bablulal Joshi in these last 3 months. So what if I want another employees cell, or I just want January cells for all the employees? So I just need to select these cells, then complete the bracket and hit enter. So 85,553 is the cell that is made in January by all these employees. So what if I want average? So I just need to put equal to, then write the name of the function, press the tab key to invoke the function, and then what you want, just select the cells. If I want Virendra Rabri's average cell for last 3 months, I just need to select the Virendra Rabri's cells, complete the bracket and hit enter. So that is 7057 is coming as the average of Virendra's Rabri. So here you can see that this is the average of these last 3 months cells. Max, as the name suggests, max means maximum. As the name suggests that it will return us a maximum value in our data set. So what if I want to Puja? What if I want the highest cell in Puja Paul in the last 3 months? So I will just put equal to max and select the cells, complete the bracket and hit enter, and as I am getting as 6157 is the maximum cell done by Pooja Paul, and this is in the month of January. So as of maximum, minimum is the opposite of maximum. As maximum gives us the highest value, minimum will give us the lowest value. Equal to min, the name of the function, press the tab key to invoke the function. Simply what you want, if you want the minimum cell done in the March by which employee, just select the March ka cells, then complete your bracket and hit enter. So it is giving us 1214. So you can see that 1214 is the cells made by Seema Mundal. So Seema Mundal had made the minimum cell in the March month. So here you can perform these of the applications to control, to manipulate your data. So there are three more functions to look into, that are count, count a and count blank. So I am going to show you the practical application of this function. So equal to, and then write the name of the function count and then press the tab key and then select your data. So what does count function do? Numerical values that are present in the cells. So here are 14 numerical values that are present in our selected cells. What if I will select these cells here, because here there is one empty cell. So I will just give another cell reference to this, that is February month's cell reference, and then hit enter. Okay, there is something error. Okay, and then I will hit enter. So see, here it is giving us 13 because there is one empty cell in this section. So it is just giving us the values presented in the cell in the selected cells. So what does count a will do? So count was for numerical values. It will just select the new. It will just look into the numerical values, and count a function will do for both, for numerical also and for string values also. So we just need to put equal to and then function name and then press the tab key to invoke the function. Select the string values and then complete the bracket and hit enter. So here it is giving us 14 because there are 14 string values present in our selected section. So now count blank, as the name suggests, count blank, it will just count the blank cells. So press equal to count blank and then press tab key to invoke the function. And here you can see that in this dataset there is one blank cell. So it will return 1. Just complete the bracket and hit enter. As you can see that it is returning 1 because there was just one blank cell here. So this was these all functions. Have some more practice here. So in this total area, I just want the total cells for all the January month, for February month, and for March month. And I am going to show you how to do it with a simple shortcut. So there is a shortcut for some function in Excel that we are going to look into it now. So just simply put Alt plus. So what it will do is, when we put Alt plus, it will just simply select the cells by itself, Alt plus, and then hit enter and see. 85,553. Here is also 85,553. At the start of the video, we just selected January cells for the sum function, and at the end of this video, we are also getting the same value by putting the shortcut key and not putting the sum formula. Again, just press Alt plus. See, it is automatically selecting the column cells and then hit enter. So here it is getting as 52,0448. Again press Alt plus, and here you can see that it is giving us C. What it is giving us, B18 to C18. So it is giving us these two cells ka reference. So it is giving us 1,37,600. So here what I need to do is simply go here, press Alt plus. We just need to put equal to average and then press the tab key, and I want the January month's average. Then just complete the bracket and hit enter. So 6,111 is the average for January month. Again equal to average, and then select the Feb month and come into the bracket. 5,527 is the average for Feb, equal to average, and press tab key and select the March sales data, complete the bracket and hit enter. So 3,782. So as we can see that the average is highest for January month, so clearly we can declare that January has the highest sales. And then max function, so equal to max, so it will return us the maximum value, maximum sales done in the January month, equal to max. Then select the cells, complete the bracket, hit enter. 9,643. So who had done the maximum sales? 9,643 is the Deepak Dabi. Deepak Dabi had done the maximum sales in the January month. Then equal to max, tab, select the February month sales data, complete the bracket, hit enter, and as you can see that 8,882 is the highest sale that is done by Bablulal Joshi. Then again equal to max, and for March function we are going to perform the same operation. Select the data, complete the bracket, hit enter, and here we can see that 7,847 is the maximum sale that is done by Virendra Rabri in the March month. So here we can clearly see that maximum sale is also done in the Jan function, that is 9,643, and the rest functions have less value as compared to January months. So as we did for the highest value, we can simply do it for the lowest value too. So simply equal to min, that will give us the minimum value in the function. So equal to min, select the Jan data, complete the bracket, hit enter, and that's 2,095. That is the sales did by Seema Mondal. Seema Mondal had did the least sales in the Jan month. So again, if you want to find it for Feb also, equal to min, then press the tab key, select your data, complete the bracket, hit enter, and here you can see that 1,011. 1,011 is a sale done by Pooja Paul. Then again equal to min for March, press the tab key, select your data, complete the bracket and hit enter. 1,214 is the lowest sale done in March by Seema Mondal. So in this minimum sales are done by all the women section is clearly seen here. So this was the basic functions that can be performed in Excel. We can find the sum of the data set, we can find the average of the data set, we can find the maximum value in our data set, we can find the minimum value in our data set, we can find in how many cells our data is filled. So we can use that count function. For string values, in order to find how many string values are there in a data set, we can use count a function. For finding out blank values in our data set, we can use count blank function. So hey guys, if you find any value in this video and if you learned some new things, don't forget to like our video, please share our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.